Welcome to Game Night tonight for another game unboxing of this expansion of the Lost Ruins of Arnak Expedition Leaders. I got the Lost Ruins of Arnak not too long ago, played through it. We have a game playthrough as well as the game spotlight for Lost Ruins of Arnak up. It is a great game, and I am excited about this expansion. It is the only expansion, as far as I know, that is out right now. So let's hop right into it. What is all entailed here? Okay, so let's see. They've got the easy tear thing. These things are always a pain in the butt to me, but they're ideally supposed to work. Okay, sort of work. All right, we're going to hop into these cards right now. It looks like we're going to have a whole bunch of different artifact and item cards throughout here. So let's see here. First of all, everything on the back is going to be the same symbol as what is in the base game. Looks like we have that new thing, but we will see what that is all about. Okay, so I'm going to go through these kind of fast. If you want to pause or take a look, you'll just see different things. So we have piloting, you got transmission, hidden fear, resourcefulness, you got research notes, connections, but these look like there's all people in the top right. So I don't know if this like coincides with different explorers, or I guess it is the leaders, so it does coincide with them. All right, they got hike, scouting, cartography, funding, tracking, animal bond, falconry, funding, linguistics, preservation, Arnakology, divine guidance, meditation, worldly goods, blind sight, parachute. So like blind sight, that was the last one of all the characters up here, the different leaders that you're, I'm guessing, able to recruit into your game, especially there. So up here, we're back to the different items that you'll be finding in the game, but additional ones with this expansion. You got a parachute, you got a little monkey, that's great. A goat, of course you need a goat. A sieve, a shovel, a crowbar, an iron rations, hand lens, fountain pen, first aid kit, landing net, coffee, hammock, airship, a cat, a toolbox, a camera, an army belt, and then we're going to get into the artifacts. So those are the tools. As far as the artifact symbol here, we have the ruby candle holder. Nice. Oop, it's a Pathfinder's hat. Got the stone candle holder. Divine Riders. Cursed Idol. Guardian's Loot. Pedestal. Cape of Dawn. Friendship Medallion. Guardian's Fang. One-Eyed Statue. A Rod of Division. And last but not least, a stone key. So there you have it for all the different cards, at least right there. Plus this other one, it's just a parachute on, oh, we missed one of the guys up here. So it's a funding guy right here, just normal on the back. But here we've got this special delivery. When you buy, okay, put directly in your hand. This card returns to your hand at the beginning of each round. Wow. So this one like allows you, this leader allows you to have a special delivery and be able to put this back in your hand, and it's an immediate effect thing. That's kind of cool. I like that. But there you have it for all the different cards. Set those aside. As always, they have different like catalogs in the different games, just so that you can see more games by the certain people who are making these games. You got code names and everything. I like to hold on to these just to see if there's any that I need or would like to pick up. But I'll set that aside for right now. And in this little bag we've got another little explorer guy. I'm guessing this is the leader, or where the leader's gonna be going or something. I'm not sure. But there you have it for him. I mean, I could put him back in this little bag. I think it's funny that they have a bag for him, but, you know, little organizational thing there. And then, of course, you're going to have the rule book and the almanac for all the things that each of these different leaders are going to be able to do, how to set them up with this expansion, how they're going to coincide with the base game, and what all they can do. So you're going to have very specific notes on what each one can do, which is very nice. But man, there's a lot to go with this. Actually, I thought there was a lot already going in the base game, but this adds a whole new facet, which will be exciting, pretty fun. But it looks like it is about, ooh, we're talking probably about a 25, yep, 25 if you count the back, or 24, I guess. Yeah, 24-page read, so it's a little bit more extensive, but I like the rulebooks of the Lost Ruins of Arnak because a lot of it is the pictures, so there's not like a lot of reading per se, just a lot of pictures to go through, but 24 pages worth. All right, and then we've got these little cheat sheet things. They're double-sided for each of the different people, so you got the Falconer, what she does, notes on the starting game, icons and stuff. So it looks like all the icons here on the back are going to be the same, but on the flip side, oh, this is the only one that's kind of different, it looks like. So maybe they all are different because they have different symbols here at the top, but for the most part, it's going to be the same. So we'll just go through. You got this side for the Falconer. And then the backside for the Explorer. Backside for the Captain. Nice. We get a captain on our expedition. Backside for the Mystic. Looks like he does a lot of fear-related things. Backside for the Baroness. She's the one who does the special delivery card up here, which I'm pretty excited about. Looks interesting. And the backside, finally, for the Professor. There you have it for all the different character, kind of, I guess, synopsis cards or summary cards. We got a bunch of punch-outs. I accidentally already punched this one out, but little fold-out punch-outs. You got different tents that are going to be available in the different respective colors, and as well as these different tokens. I'm not sure what they actually do yet, but it looks like this is a foldable, a foldable little thing for the Mystic here. So it looks like each player is going to have their own player board, which is ideal, because then you can just choose from which player you're going with and then go from there. Then we got more in here. This is going to be an additional board that is going to attach to the side, it looks like, to the side of the actual game board. And it looks like we have different, because usually you do your research along the side, building up to whatever temple you're going towards. And it looks like this is like a giant stone fire iguana, something like that. And then on the flip side, you've also got this temple that you can do as well. So it's giving you different options on the research, because this is the fun part, is like researching and seeing what bonuses you get on the sides here and what bonuses out in the middle, and the cost for them will coincide there. But that's kind of fun. So it adds 2 more as far as we know. Oh man, these are just falling apart. So that makes it easy to punch out. They're basically already punched out because of how easily that's coming out. So you got the Professor's game board here. There he is doing his research, and then on the back it just has all the different leaders that you can be. It's the beautiful artwork on this game. I love it. So you have that. You're going to have the Explorer here and her game board for the additional player. And again, artwork. And then as I grab this, it's literally just falling out. So already well punched out. And moving on to this guy. Oh, it's the Baroness. There she is. There's the one. Has a bunch of different symbols, very similar to the original player mat. And then you got the lead, like the little interns that you can recruit. This, I'm guessing, is for her little drop shipping. And then you got the instant actions for your idols and everything. But there's, you got her board. You've got the Captain. And his is different, as I said, like each one is different. It looks like you get an addition. That's what that's for. Okay, so the additional guy that we got here is if you're the captain, you have an additional guy to go gather resources and dig at sites, which is hugely advantageous, especially if you have the cards available to do that. That's really nice. And then let's see what we got here. This one's already fallen out. And this is our Falconer. She looks pretty cool. Got a lot of different things that she can do. So she probably can take out different guardians with her Falcon, which is nice. Makes it a lot easier. But obviously you're going to have to go through and read up on each of their powers and what they can do. Looks like we're going to be adding some new interns that you can purchase. And obviously on the backside, there's the gold for them. We're going to add some guardians, or locations, I mean, as well, with their benefits. Then you have each of the leaders, their little individual tokens. Again, another intern and a bag, as well as a blood. It looks like a blood moon this time or something for how it goes. Ooh, You don't discard. What? That's interesting. So one side is just the cool artwork, and then on the back side of this staff, you have a no cards are exiled. Don't know what that means, but I'm excited to figure that one out. Then you got to move it on into, oh, one's already fallen out. More locations here. So we got locations. So we're going to have the more basic locations and then the double locations. Like this one has the 2 notches there. So these are the more advanced ones. Takes a little bit more cost to get to them. And then different guardians that will be protecting them. So that's pretty exciting. Little cool things there, as well as different tokens that you might collect when you actually explore and discover new dig sites. So that is cool. I'm excited. I love this game. My wife and I, when we first learned it, we played it for hours and hours on end. So there you have it for everything that's in this box. So nothing else in there. But we're going to be putting them all back. Most of them are falling out. Like I said, it's really easy. They just popped right on out. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it looks like we have a total of like 6 different leaders you can choose from. Different powers that each one has, like the Mystic Plane with Fear, all that stuff. They're little cheat sheet cards on what you're going to be seeing, new symbols that you might not have seen before, or just kind of re-summary of all the things you will see. All the new cards that are going to come with it. The Captain's additional digger or explorer there, and then the rule book to figure out how all of this expansion works. But all of that in this little box. There you have it for the Lost Ruins of Arnak, the expansion to the Lost Ruins of Arnak Expedition Leaders. I am really excited about this. Again, I love the Lost Ruins of Arnak. We've done playthroughs on it. We've done game spotlights, but man, my wife and I love this, so I'm excited to give this a go and play with other friends on this because it looks like a lot of fun. It's going to add a little more twists, more things that are going to be happening. So I'm pretty excited about it. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications on all of our other videos coming out. And we will catch you next time on Game Night Tonight.